What does money really feel like at every stage? From having nothing at all, to living with just enough, all the way up to owning companies and moving billions with a phone call, each level of wealth shapes daily life in ways most people never imagine. Let's walk through it, step by step. Homeless. You're up before the sun rises, because the street gets noisy as the city wakes. Your body aches from resting on a bench, a shelter mat, or hard concrete. First thing, you check the few belongings you keep close, hoping nothing disappeared during the night. If you own a phone, it's cracked, old, and clinging to a dying battery. Finding Wi-Fi is a hunt. Charging is a hunt. Your first mission is water and a bathroom. You head for a fast food spot, gas station, or park restroom, wishing the staff won't turn you away. Shelters have bathrooms too, but they're crowded and rushed. You wipe down with a damp cloth. Clean clothes are scarce. Laundry happens only on church days, at a drop-in center, or by hand in a sink. Food is the next challenge. Maybe a church breakfast, a soup kitchen, or a dollar menu item if you've got a couple bucks. If you have SNAP, you can buy groceries, though cooking isn't easy. You carry what you can, hunger always in the background. The day is built around weather, safety, and where you can sit without being forced out. The library is priceless warmth, outlets, chairs, maybe a shot at finding day labor or local services. You never let your bag out of sight. If you panhandle, you pick a busy corner, staying clear of fights. Small bills pile up slowly, and some days, nothing comes. Paperwork is another barrier. No ID means no job, no shelter intake, no benefits. Getting one takes time, fees, and an address you don't have. Healthcare means waiting hours at a clinic or urgent care. Medications are hard to keep safe. Sleep is hard to come by. At night, you choose a spot. Shelter rules and lines, or the street's noise and risks. You hide valuables in your clothes and sleep light. Morning always comes early, and the cycle begins again: water, food, and survival. Deep poverty. You wake in a cramped weekly rental or a shared apartment split to cut costs. Your mattress sits on the floor. Sometimes the AC or heat doesn't work. You check your prepaid phone to make sure the service hasn't cut off. You count your bus passes before planning the day. Breakfast is plain oatmeal, toast, eggs. You stretch groceries with coupons, SNAP, and food pantry dates circled on the calendar. If you've got kids, they eat school meals. Snacks come from home because every cent matters. Getting to work takes effort. Maybe you wait for a bus that runs late. Maybe you drive a beat-up car with a check engine light you ignore. Your hours shift week to week, some days you're called in, others not. You say yes to every extra shift, gig, or day labor job, because saying no feels impossible. Tips and overtime keep the power on. Bills are a monthly puzzle. Rent is due, but the electric bill lags behind. You decide which late fee hurts less. You buy money orders to dodge overdraft charges. Paperwork never ends. Healthcare is a clinic appointment booked weeks ahead or urgent care when pain won't wait. Medicaid or a discount plan helps, but time off work isn't paid. Dental work is pushed off. You stagger prescriptions, one now, one later. Laundry means quarters at the laundromat. You time it with free Wi-Fi to scan job listings. Duct tape, glue, and YouTube tutorials keep broken things working. Everything gets stretched: soap, gas, phone data, patience. At night, you double-check tomorrow's schedule, set alarms, and list tasks. Call the landlord, reschedule appointments, wait for pantry day. You sleep lightly, but at least with a roof overhead, hoping nothing breaks before next week's paycheck. Working poor. Your alarm rings before sunrise. You live in a small apartment, month-to-month lease, or maybe yearly. Rent is split with a roommate, partner, or child. First thing, you check your banking app: did direct deposit hit? Coffee is brewed at home. Lunch is packed because buying food at work adds up. The commute is by bus or in a well-worn car that you keep alive. Gas and parking are budgeted to the dollar. You clock in a few minutes early. The job is retail, warehouse, food service, or care work.
Most of your shift is spent standing and moving fast. You follow scripts. A manager tracks your time. Breaks are short. Extra hours? You say yes when you can. Lunch is what you brought from home.
You check the scheduling app, maybe try to swap a shift to make a doctor visit or attend a school meeting.
Health insurance exists, but the deductible is steep, so you delay appointments unless absolutely necessary. Shoes are worn thin. You watch the clock for overtime pay. The day is long.
If childcare's covered, you stay late.
If not, you leave on time and risk fewer hours later.
On the way home, you buy discounted groceries, loyalty card, and coupons in hand. One bill gets paid, another pushed to next week.
You move $20 into savings, only to pull it back out when a tire leaks. Dinner is simple, cooked at home. Laundry is washed, uniforms dried.
Mail arrives, a utility bill, a rent notice, a small credit card balance.
You text about a weekend side gig. You stream a show on a shared plan.
Maybe you squeeze in 10 minutes of an online course before your eyes close.
2 alarms are set. Clothes laid out. 6 hours of sleep. Tomorrow, you'll check your balance, pack lunch, and repeat. Lower middle class.
Your alarm sounds in a modest starter home or 2-bedroom apartment.
The place is neat, though simple.
Bills and due dates are listed on the fridge.
Coffee brews as you review today's calendar. You have steady hours and a predictable paycheck every other Friday.
Benefits include health insurance and maybe a small 401k match. Essentials are on autopay, budget tracked with an app.
Breakfast is quick: eggs, toast, fruit. Kids get lunches packed, homework checked.
If no kids, you pack your own meal to skip overpriced cafeteria food. You drive a reliable used car, loan payments in progress, or commute on a train with a monthly pass. Gas, insurance, and upkeep are planned expenses. You keep jumper cables in the trunk, just in case.
Work is steady: emails, customer calls, reports, or order management. The schedule is known weeks ahead. PTO is tracked and saved for emergencies. Retirement contributions are small but steady. An emergency fund is growing. Lunch break includes checking the bank app, a utility bill posts, student loan draft hits tomorrow. You move a little into savings and leave enough buffer for gas and groceries. Shopping means price comparisons, bulk buys, and reward points. You replace things only when they break.
After work, maybe a low-cost gym or a walk around the neighborhood.
Dinner at home most nights. Streaming is the main entertainment, subscriptions rotated to save money.
Once a year, a short road trip. Before bed, tomorrow's clothes are set out, phone plugged in, calendar checked. You fall asleep organized, with a small but steady cushion in the bank.
Middle class.
You wake in a 3-bedroom house or a nice apartment you'll stay in long term.
There's a mortgage or a stable lease. The appliances, heater, and AC all work. Coffee is set on a timer. Your phone charges on a nightstand you bought new. The family calendar is checked. Paychecks arrive regularly. Bills run on autopay. An emergency fund and retirement account get steady contributions. Breakfast is fresh and varied. With kids, you pack lunches, sign forms, remind them of practice.
Without, you decide whether to pack or just buy lunch, without worry.
You drive a newer model car still under warranty or ride a dependable train.
Insurance, gas, and maintenance are predictable.
Credit cards get paid in full each month, points collected. At work, you've got defined responsibilities and some control over your time.
Meetings, messages, long projects, you manage them all.
PTO is planned ahead. Retirement contributions run 10 to 15%, plus bonuses when available.
Savings for college or future goals are regular.
Lunch break means a glance at the bank app.
A big charge posts, but the budget absorbs it. A sinking fund adjusts for car repairs, braces, or home fixes.
Holidays and travel are budgeted months out. After work, you might hit the gym or a pickup game. Dinner at home most nights, take out once or twice a week. Leaks? You call a plumber. Dental appointments
are scheduled before pain starts.
Evenings mean homework help, reading, or a show. You order gifts online without checking the balance.
Tomorrow's tasks get reviewed, coffee reset, and you sleep in a calm, tidy room, feeling steady with margin for surprises.
Upper middle class. You wake in a quiet home you own, often in a strong school district. The thermostat adjusts itself overnight.
A robot vacuum hums.
Coffee brews on schedule. You glance at your phone, work calendar, kids' activities, reminder about the cleaner coming Friday. Most bills are auto-paid. Investments and savings move automatically. Breakfast is fruit, eggs, maybe yogurt for the kids. Your car is a newer model, fully paid or nearly so. Your partner drives something similar. Insurance, taxes, and upkeep are routine. A healthy emergency fund is set aside. Retirement and investments grow steadily, some in company stock vesting on specific dates. Work is professional, with responsibility.
Leading a team, handling patients, coding, or managing clients.
Your schedule is flexible, often with remote days. Healthcare is strong, checkups and dental work never delayed. At lunch, you check your budget app.
A large annual bill posts, but the sinking fund covers it.
College savings continues automatically.
Flights for a vacation are booked months in advance, points covering part of it.
If something breaks, you hire a professional.
You value time, so lawn care and cleaning are outsourced. Evenings include the gym, classes, or kids' lessons and sports.
Dinner is often homemade, but takeout isn't a stress. You order gifts online without checking your account. You give to causes you care about.
The lifestyle feels secure, comfortable, and forward-looking, wealth-building while living well now.
Comfortable rich, millionaire.
You wake in a quiet home you own in a safe, high-demand neighborhood. Mortgage is manageable or nearly gone. There's space for a home office, a guest room, and a yard. Lights, thermostat, and security all run on timers.
Coffee starts itself. A cleaner comes weekly or bi-weekly. Lawn care is on a plan. You buy back time whenever possible.
Your net worth is in the low millions spread across home equity, retirement funds, taxable accounts, maybe your rental or business.
Insurance is strong, including an umbrella policy. A CPA handles taxes. A financial advisor or personal plan guides investments. Contributions move automatically. Cars are newer luxury or near luxury, fully paid or financed at low rates. Repairs are routine. A broken phone gets replaced immediately. You buy quality and expect durability. Work is senior level, running a team, company, or practice. Your calendar is yours to control. Vacations happen without income stopping. You decline work that doesn't fit.
Healthcare is proactive, specialists, and checkups without cost concerns.
Large repairs are approved without comparing every quote.
Flights for international trips are booked months out, good seats chosen.
Donations go to schools, fundraisers, or charities you support. Kids can join private school, activities, and tutoring if you choose. Without kids, hobbies and classes are fully funded. Evenings might mean reviewing investments, signing documents from your accountant, or planning upgrades and trips abroad. You feel set for today and on course for the future.
Ultra-rich, $100 million plus.
You rise in an estate or penthouse, staff already moving before sunrise. Shades lift on a timer. A brief from your chief of staff summarizes today's meetings, travel, donations, and markets.
A trainer meets you in a private gym.
Breakfast is prepared by a chef. Security maps out your route.
Your wealth spans public stocks, private companies, real estate, and cash.
A family office, a small team, manages investments, taxes, and life details.
You review a one-page dashboard of net worth, liquidity, risks, and new deals.
Legal and tax filings are prepped. You approve and move on. Work involves CEOs, founders, bankers, or partners.
You decide big moves, buying, selling, funding, or walking away.
Small wins aren't worth your time. Assistants handle details. PR filters interviews. Travel is instant, a jet leaves when you decide. Hotels greet you by name.
Philanthropy is intentional, foundations, labs, schools.
You track impact, not receipts. Home operations run without you. Family plans are smooth.
You can attend a recital or host dinner on short notice. At night, the family office updates you: cash levels steady, deals progressing, security checked. You sleep knowing your time is shielded and your choice is wide open.
Billionaire.
You wake in one of several homes, staff already at work. Shades lift, the room quiet.
A brief arrives from your chief of staff.
Markets, headlines, meetings, travel options, issues needing your decision.
Security reviews the day's plan.
Your trainer meets you in a private gym.
Breakfast is prompt and simple.
A jet crew waits in case plans shift. Most of your wealth sits in companies you own or lead, the rest spread across investments, deals, and property. A family office runs the operation: taxes, legal, staff, travel, investments.
You review dashboards with your investment lead. Your role is choosing the right problems. A founder at 9, a head of state at 11, your CEO at 2.
2 or 3 major calls each day shift billions.
The rest is delegated.
Your name moves markets, so your team controls timing, PR, and filings.
Travel flexes, people come to you, or your jet leaves when you want. Lunch is a quick meeting.
Calls fill the gaps.
Updates arrive from your foundation on hospitals, labs, relief funds.
You give at scale, focused on outcomes, not receipts.
Evenings are family or personal time.
Showing up at a recital, a dinner, or a game without notice.
A house manager keeps daily life smooth. Private doctor. Handle screenings.
At night, you review markets, tomorrow's calendar, security routes, jet readiness. You switch off the lights with time, choices, and attention fully in your control.
If you want more content, like, share, subscribe.